And in this photo, you can see that this was before I left for a vacay, and you can see like I have my thumb, and I'm like holding my thumbs up, but then you can see in the reflection of my glasses me holding my thumbs up, and you can see the camera in my reflection. This is one of the scenery pictures of like a field, and there's clouds and stuff, and it's pretty cool. Another scenery. So this is essentially a shot of like some trees, and the reason why it's blurry is probably because we were most likely on a highway at the time and everything was moving. So yeah, another scenery view, but this time it looks way better with all the trees and stuff. In a word, clouds. Another trees view. Another blurred out trees view. Another trees view, except there's a boulder and a fence. I gotta admit that this trees view looks a little more cinematic in a way. Well, we have some windmills here. 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 Trees by the roadside. I gotta admit that this trees view looks a little more cinematic in a way. Trees in front of a beautiful lake. Trees in front of a beautiful lake. Trees in front of a beautiful lake. Oh, that's a lot of rocks. It's a rainy day. Trees by the roadside. Trees by the roadside. Oh, look, a storage facility. Oh boy, that no looks safe. Oh boy, that no looks safe. It's a rainy day. Oh boy, that no looks safe. Oh look, we got us some signs. Looks like we're almost there. Oh my goodness. Oh, that lake view is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh, that lake view is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh, that lake view is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh, that lake view is so beautiful. Fences and roadside trees. Fences and roadside trees. Okay, guys, so this was at about the point where we had finally arrived at the place, and yeah. So as you can see by the previous clips, we got reined in. So that was a thing. So yeah. Now, I can't exactly say that I can remember what day that I took these pictures of the bedroom or something I stayed in. I think it was a bunkhouse. Then again, it only had one bed, so yeah. But anyways, I'd snapped 3 pictures and I decided to make a difference in those pictures. Can you see if you can identify the difference? And then the following pictures up until the next voice clip is basically just of me taking some pictures of me doing poses. I think I wanted to improve my channel banner a little more because I don't really like how I just use the same image from one of my older videos. So yeah, and I mean I also used one of the pictures in my thumbnail tutorial screen. I mean thumbnail tutorial video. So I'll probably link that video in the description below. You should go check it out. But anyways, please enjoy these following pictures. And then this next picture, I believe that we found a frog or a toad. I can't exactly tell, but we found that in the bushes and it was really cute. So I thought I'd took a picture of it. Okay, so admittedly, the pictures of me posing, the beginning one was the last one of the first vacation event, and yeah, so now this marks the beginning of the second vacation event, and as you can see, it was nighttime, and like it was really blurry going by, but there were a lot of lights, and I think that at one point there was a Ferris wheel. So yeah, and this part of the journey was on our way to Worlds of Fun. I believe this one was the one with the Ferris wheel? I don't really know. And this is the next morning, and as you can see here, it was raining again, and it tried to flood again. However, we were still able to go, except it was like really moist in the air and stuff. And this is just a view of before we even got in. I'm not exactly sure what sort of stage that is supposed to be, but I'm assuming that that was a stage for performers, or dang it, wait, maybe it even looks like a bleachers thing in reality. And this next picture comes from when I was taking a picture near the sign of a roller coaster ride that I did not go on. I just took a picture of this random bird I found on the seat. Also, I forgot to mention that last picture was when I got my face paint done. Well, I got it done first. You may remember this image as one of the thumbnails teasing the vacay vlog. However, this is the one where I was taking a picture next to this gargoyle statue. And this next one comes from when I was taking a picture in front of another ride I was not going to go on. And this one, I actually got someone else to take a picture for me. This time I took a picture in front of some duckies. Just a random picture in front of the scenery. This one's a little hard to notice, and so that's why I've drawn an arrow. I took a picture in front of a dinosaur statue. More tree scenery. More tree scenery. Pushing the reruns aside, this was when we were going to our final ride, and that was the rapids, as from the clips. And this one is a swan statue behind a pole. So this was that rapids ride from that one video, and the next two pictures I'm going to be showing you are pictures from that ride. I took a picture of these pretty red flowers. They were pretty. Okay, so these next two pictures of me I think are practically just selfies of me wearing my face paint, which I should probably go ahead and tell the story of how I got my face paint. Yeah, so my folks went on this roller coaster ride, and I didn't want to go on it because I was too chicken. So while I was waiting, I ended up getting my face painted, and I even asked the person doing the face paint if like they could paint my signature E and then arrow on my forehead, basically a reference to my channel E.226. So yeah, and that was kind of awkward. Face paint tickles. And here's the last picture I have for you all on this part. Finally, I'm getting to this part. Anyways, so here's I don't really know exactly what that's supposed to be for. I mean, obviously it's supposed to be for performances. However, at the time I took this picture, there apparently weren't going to be any performances on that stage that day. So yeah, I don't really know what kind of performances would be on that stage, but it was pretty cool nonetheless. And hey, I even got to like go try and climb on it or whatever. And so yeah, so roll the outro now.
Humans! Make sure you do not pass this area of the video until you subscribe, turn on notifications, like the video, share the video, comment below to get a shout out from hopefully the great papyrus. Yeah. Anywho, see y'all later. Because if you don't, then instead of this being a video, it'll be a video. Sans!